Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kennedy, and for my first video, I'm going to be taking you guys through how my week was in Orlando, Florida.
I don't want to sound full of myself or rude, but you looking at no other dudes, cause you love me. I'm sorry, baby.
The whole reason I was in Florida to begin with was for my AAU volleyball tournament. I'm coming up on 2 years of playing now. Started in 8th grade and I'm about to be a sophomore, so I'm very excited. I'm only 14, so I play on a 14U team. And this is my first ever nationals. I'm coming up on 2 years playing volleyball in September. So I had a really great time and I learned so many new things. First things first, I'm an only child. All the sports and activities I've ever done have been able to be done by yourself. And so volleyball is the first team sport I've ever done. And last year, the first year I played volleyball, my team kind of sucked. We were really bad and we all hated each other and we didn't have the camaraderie that I have now. But with this team this year, I learned so much and I feel like I've gained a family, a sisterhood. And my teammates mean so much to me that I can't even describe. I love them so much and they're my sweethearts. And they're the main reason I enjoyed this tournament so much. Another thing I learned while at this tournament was that I am so much more passionate about the sport than I realized. I knew I liked the sport. I didn't know I loved the sport, right? And of course, I love winning like everybody does. I love impressing people and hearing people cheer and stuff like that. But I didn't realize that I was so passionate about my team and stepping up and doing all the good things. I had such a great time. I've never played better in my life. I was blocking, I was swinging, I was tipping, I was passing. The middle, that's an accomplishment for me. I was passing, y'all. I'm proud, y'all. And so I'm just really happy with how I played and how my team thought of me afterwards. I was just I was geeked the whole time because it's I really did that. I've never played as well as I have in my life. And I made it happen when it matters. If I was playing good in all the other tournaments throughout the year and suddenly I kind of suck when I went into nationals, it'd be what was she good the whole year for? I was good the whole year, but then I was great. I was excellent at nationals. I think that's a really big sign of my skill in general. So I was really happy with how I played. If there's one thing my coach always tells me, it's to be the gun. And by that it means to be the boom, the pow, you gotta hit hard, swing hard, block hard, be mean. That's what my coach tells me, right? And I have never felt like a guy. I felt like an AK-47. And the third and most important thing I learned was it's okay to be emotional and stuff like that. On the last day, it was a win or leave thing. So you would win until you lose and then you'd go home basically. And so we won a couple games, and once we lost our game, I broke down. I went to the bathroom and cried. I came out the bathroom, recomposed myself, cried again. I was crying hard. I was crying loud. It was so much I'm not a crier. So I was really overwhelmed with emotion. And so once I really sat down and thought about it, I was I'm crying because I love it. Of course I'm sad we lost, but I'm crying because I'm passionate. It was a matter of I feel as captain, I could have done more to help. I could have encouraged them and I could have done this, I could have done that, but I can't change the past. And so while I'm also sad that I could have done more, I'm proud of everything we did leading up to that point. So I was really happy with myself. And even though I cried, it was really overwhelming. I'm not a crier. I don't cry in public. My teammates didn't see me cry, but my dad, I cried in his arms like a baby. I don't think I've cried that hard in a minute. I was just sobbing. And so I'm crying because I'm not crying because we lost. Yeah, we lost, I'm sad, but I'm not crying because we lost. So once I really sat down and thought about it, I'm man, I love these people. I love this sport. I'm having such a good time and I don't want to leave it. So of course I'm not leaving and I'm coming back next season. I'm doing all the things, but I feel a sense of leadership. And I'm I helped bring us to this point. All my teammates did so good. I'm proud of everybody, all the good things. And I was crying out of almost happiness half the time. But, it was a lot for me. I don't cry like that. So I was really overwhelmed. But honestly, I think that really connects back to my first point about like how I have sisters. When I was crying, I realized that like I'm not really just the only child no more. I got sisters. Like I have a family. That's my team. My team isn't like just people I see in practice 2 times a week. Those are my girls. Like those are my ride or die. Last year I didn't experience that like with my whole team. Like it was only a few people that I really gelled with. But this year we played great together. We were coherent. We talked. We did all the good things. I was so proud of myself. So I just want to say, like, thank you for watching my first YouTube video. Thank you for watching how I did in Florida. See you guys next week.
I'm sorry, baby.